Heather and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be taking you through the routine that I've been using with Rose to help her get ready for our first show together, which is coming up very soon. So with that being said, let's not beat around the bush and let's jump into it. I think Rose knows something is coming up because she has been loving all the extra attention, but I think she's also just loving the extra sunlight because I definitely am, and it's going to be so hard to adjust to once summer ends again. But with that being said, let me tell you how we've been getting everything together for our first competition, because honestly I'm so excited with how we've been working and just so excited to be able to do something I didn't think we'd better do this soon into our partnership together. The start of every session begins with a quick lunge, about 5-10 minutes both ways, alternating between a walk and a trot to get her listening, to get her warmed up. One thing that we've been focusing on massively under saddle is getting her to be more supple. So one way we've been sort of trying to do this outside of the saddle work is through the lunge, just getting her to walk a few steps and then trot some, then walking, and continuing with that pattern for a while. With the quick changes between the walk and the trot, mainly doing say 10 steps of walk and then 5 steps of trot, has been, I think it's been working. I think she's slowly figuring out how to use herself, and I've definitely been noticing a little bit more of a change with how she feels when I'm riding, and I think she's feeling a little bit more comfortable with it too. In our flat work rides, as I said, we've been working on becoming more supple, getting her used to the contact a little more and moving off of my leg. Another thing that we've been trying so hard to work on is to try and stop her shoulder from dropping so much, but that's something that's going to take a little bit more time, a lot more balance and a lot more muscle training outside of the saddle. But as well as being supple, we've had to work on our response times, the smoothness of gait changes. We've had a little bit of difficulty between the trot and the canter with smoothness, but I think that's just because she's a little under muscled with everything that we've been trying to do with her recently. So we've been incorporating a lot of pole work externally from the stables at a nearby place, and been doing that a lot more in hand than under saddle, and it's definitely been changing the training up a little bit and definitely very beneficial for us. One class that we will be competing in is a small 30cm pole class, because even though I know Rose can jump bigger than that, I want to start her small, work on technique and exposure and getting her comfortable with jumping, because as I've said time and time again, she is finally happy and willing to do it, but it has taken us quite a while. So we've been doing little jumps both at home and at nearby stables just to get out and about, and we may as well, I think changing up our training location has definitely been good. It's gotten her used to jumping different jumps, different environment, horses, people, everything. We've been working super hard on the approach, because sometimes she gets really excited and then she sort of loses a little bit of power and momentum coming into it and then struggles to come out of it as well, especially This is such an issue, especially when we have a really tight line of the next jump. So I've been working with her, try and conserve her energy so she doesn't overdo it or lose that power to make us knock poles. But also in saying this, I've had to make a lot more of a conscious effort to be a better rider, using my seat a bit more, having lighter hands, especially since I've been getting quite heavy in them. Don't really know how that's developed or when, but it's just something that I need to fine tune as well and keep in mind when I'm riding. Cooldown changes every day, from a light walk in the arena to a trail ride to walking in the water and along the beach, but what doesn't change after every ride is the fact that I stretch her legs out just to make sure that her muscles are well cared for. Last thing is keeping her nice and clean with regular baths and long grooming sessions, which has also acted as such a great bonding activity for the two of us. You know, grooming her and bathing her sometimes takes quite a while depending on the day, so I've been keeping rugs on her quite a bit, and as we get closer to the show day, she'll be stabled overnight so she can't get as dirty. But yeah. In terms of feed, I didn't change what she was having very much. I just added a few little supplements to make the most of our training routine. So she's currently on a scoop of chaff and a scoop of high fiber pellet. On top of this, I added rice bran oil, some magnesium, and an electrolyte just to keep things moving as fluidly as possible for her. And by changing this, I've noticed that she's a little bit calmer, she's got a little bit more nicer coat to her. And even though she is still very looky when we're trying to approach jumps, she's a lot calmer and more willing to take it, which is such a bonus. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed seeing our little routine and workouts that Rose has been getting in preparation for our show together, which is quickly approaching. The fact that we are getting ready to compete so quickly after, you know, getting to know each other is crazy, but also I never thought we'd get to this point so quickly, especially because it took her such a while to enjoy jumping and, I don't know, be comfortable with it. So I suppose that's why I don't want to move too quickly. Maybe we're rushing things, maybe we're not. We'll see. We'll never know. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video, and I hope you all stay happy and healthy until I get a chance to upload again. Bye!